Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Who are you on your club?
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
My people. Welcome to the Reckless Roundtable. Apologies for the lateness. As you can tell from the comments, there was quite a lot of things happening on my timeline. I just landed at City Airport and had to get my Uber or private driver, whichever one you believe, back to my house. On the flight, and actually when I came off, I had to talk to Mr. Jeffy. Do you know what I mean? Little business conversations there, because I obviously want to take him away from buying Liverpool and I want to get him towards United and getting these Glazers out. So yeah, that's the reasons for my lateness. I know Riri was already here on time waiting for me, so I apologize to her. But right now, the business deal is being handled by Wajid, which is why he's in the comments. He's not here yet. He's definitely going to get it done because Wajid money, easy stuff. Wajid, thank you for the jet as well. Really, really helped me getting back quickly from
the loner. The loner.
It's the thing, man. He's the man. Oh, he got me this cup as well from Santorini. So, do you know what I mean? Waj. Like Waj, man. He's just a guy. He's just a guy. But you know what? Yes, she's definitely professional, unlike me, Wajid, Coley, JJ. Oh, basically all the colored people. Men as well, oddly enough.
Colored and men. We're
gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it.
Guys, run up the likes, man. It's like 30 something of you in here, and it's only 17
guys,
likes.
You know the deal. Entrance fee is a like. I just saw 40 viewers. They must have thought KG
drop
was
the
here,
link for others.
You know what? I don't mind. Numbers relatively low today.
Kristen, I don't think I can put that up on this channel. That is the only reason I don't have it.
Oh, what is that? Drop the link. You know what? Yes, I will. Remember the rules, though. If you want to come into this thing and have a chat with us, remember, cameras on. Be respectful, right? This is not a morning show. It's not as crazy.
There's
right?
no
We're more
screaming over
sophisticated.
each other.
Yeah, we're more sophisticated here. Yeah, so respect everyone. People watching, people commenting, people over here. But you know what? There you go. There's the link. And I'm going to change the order of how we're going to chat because you know what? Someone put something up. And I just need to find it real quick because it's now decided that that's going to be my first topic. Where is it? I hope it's not been deleted. Aha! All right, there's another one. There's actually a really important one because it is going to be my first. Oh, it's deleted. Oh, that's a shame. I thought I saw the one Abbas is getting all these rash-free hits.
Larry, this is your opportunity, bro, to get on this show.
Isn't it?
Hit the link and put your camera on, man, and come through.
Come through, man. Let's have a chat. Let's have a chit-chat. Anyway, first topic for today. I want to get this out the way as well. By the way, the guy behind you is not coming.
I know, but he is the future of the national team that I back. So.
You know what? I did a little quick. I just saw this shirt.
Hey, I like it.
I didn't wear it during the World Cup because I didn't want to cause confusion. I already picked my two teams. That was it. But this I like.
Big up vibes. I miss you, man. We had like 2 shows and you weren't there. You disappeared. So I hope all is well.
Look at this.
Hope all is well, bro.
Actually, you know what? Someone has just let me recognize something.
Did Brush just say he's been given the number 9 at Madrid?
Yes, he has. I just saw that today.
Ooh. Well, this shirt actually he has the number 9 on for Brazil. To be fair, you can't really see it though.
Yeah, sorry. I just thought I'll change my little title as well. Let's surprise people with what I've just said. Right. You know what? Let's go into it. Rashford, number 14, looks like he's staying.
Running the Jesse Lingard back.
Running the Jesse Lingard, the Chicharito. It's another number 14 that I'm thinking
Eriksen.
about. I can't remember. Eriksen. No, that's not. No. That's not. Can I actually say, big up to Eriksen, yeah? Because you don't, and I mean this in the most respectful way, yeah? I don't want anything to happen to you, but you don't fear death. That's what I'm going to say, Eriksen. Yeah. The first one, you came back. Second time, I thought you're going to retire. No, you're back to preseason as of last week. So big up to you. You are stronger than me, you know. You are stronger than most
the man people. That is the true epitome of loving this sport. Loving to play this sport.
He's loving this game so much. He said, I'm gonna run it back again. I have seen this. There is a tweet about this where he said number 14 to win us the 14th Premier League title after 14 years. You know what? I love the optimism. But let me be real. I'm gonna start this. Let me be real. I can't say I'm the happiest, but it's not over yet. The transfer market is not exactly closed because I cannot get the disgusting taste out my mouth that he has been doing all this sweet talking to Barcelona this whole time, right? Whilst being paid by us now. I just can't get over it. I don't like, you know, there was a time that I hated CR7 when he started, you know, kissing Real Madrid's ass all this many years ago before his 80 million transfer. I don't like our players doing that unless they're the players I don't like. And then in that case, you can get off, right? So for me, I just don't like the feeling. If he had come back, look at vibes already going. If he had come back and said, you know what, I'm focused on United, Barcelona was a lovely time, let's go about that, let's go about business this season, I would still not welcome him back, but at least I'll be happier about it. Yeah. But nope, he's there texting Barcelona, bare messages to Barcelona since Dave decided to go in another direction by buying 2 other wingers instead of paying the money for you. So very annoying that. But you know what? I'm going to give him a chance. And I'm going to give him so much of a chance that what I'm doing right now, and you guys may have noticed in an earlier show this day, right? All I am doing is all the people that support Rashford, give me the GA that he's getting this season, right? Because that for me will let me know how strong you actually believe what you're talking about, or are you just talking for clout? Yeah, give me the GA you think Rashford is going to hit this year, and we will talk about it end of the season. I'm going to try my hardest not to be a hateful person, right? Jesus Christ. You see what I mean about clout chasers? You can't be serious.
SLD is never serious. Are you serious? Are you serious for putting up that comment?
I had to put it out because it's the first one that popped into my mind.
But that man is in the chat, in Bots' WhatsApp chat. He is never serious.
But see, so for me, like, I've got a couple already. KG, we got out of him. He first said 15, now he's saying 25. We deserve better, said 25. Ish said 20. GA. Me, I'm looking for minimum 20 myself.
I said 25 on Bots' channel when I was asked earlier today. 25.
All right, cool. This is what I'm talking about. I want to see real fans supporting their players, right? And expecting a lot from them. That's what I want to see. Right, so people like Vibes, you know, that are sitting there going, he's better than this, he's better than that. Vibes, how many GAs he getting? Put a number to it. And like I said, I'm going to support him because he's end of the day, he's going to be wearing a United top, right? End of the day, he's going to be playing for us. There'll be no excuses because he's going to be playing for under Carrick, right? No, not Ruben, not Ten Hag, whatever. Yeah. So, what are you expecting? For me, Minimum should be 20 GA, and if he gets that, that's a good season for him.
Kristen's saying 25. Kristen's saying 12.
12. You see, I'm not taking anyone that says less than 15.
Brush is seriously saying 10. Is that 10 in all comps or 10 in the Prem? Because my 25 is all comps. With
my 20 is all comps.
I expect 15 in the Prem.
Yes, that's possible. Yes. Yeah.
That's my breakdown.
Yeah. I agree. For me, what's going on?
I've been a Brazil fan since day. What are you talking about?
You know what? It is? My new Man United kit is
I told you it's going to be one of those shows today in the three of us. I told you that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My United kit is on the way, so I haven't got any. I've
literally got back in from the gym and turned the computer. So I'm gonna throw it on top in a minute.
No, it's all right, man. Keep it on, man. Who cares? But yeah, like I just want realistic targets, and I don't want any excuses for why those targets are not met. Just want to make it happen. That's it for me. That's it for me. Oh, what question do you ask, Vibes? Because I'm intrigued now. You didn't ask no damn question. Send it again.
He's back. Vibes is back. He's back with a vengeance.
Yeah, he's back. Send the question again. I'll definitely answer.
He said, did you chase clout when you said Cunha and Mbeumo's goals would translate?
No, I put a prediction out that I got wrong. But on the flip side, it's the first time that three forward lines, I've got 10 goals.
Don't answer just go into that. Don't answer just go into that.
Because Sesko wasn't the player that I argued for on this channel.
Wait. Hang on. The question is specifically on Mbeumo and Cunha. Keep it to that. Don't answer.
Okay, but what I'm going to say is, the front line, the front three people that I defended. Forget your questions. I said I've got that wrong. But the front three that I defended, the first time that all three of them have got 10 goals plus in the season. So I'll take that. I said we were going to get 30 to 40 extra goals. We got 30 for 31.
We didn't get 30 extra goals.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did from the front line. Yes, we did.
We got 30 goals from the front line. That doesn't equate to 30 extra goals from the season.
Go check the goal stats. Go check the goal stats. We got extra goals. I'll tell you that much.
I'm starving, man.
You're gonna be nibbling the whole show.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think
you just came back from the gym?
Brother, you should be grateful I showed up. Clearly, everyone else said I'm showing up, and so Joyce.
Hey, hold on. Courts, put your camera on.
Do you know when a superstar shows up on a regular basis? Yeah, you should respect the superstar, innit? They no, right? You see them other bench warmers that show up week after week for special guest appearances.
I see where you're going. I'll just try my hardest not to bite on those superstars.
Those bench warmers that go binge drinking and don't show up for shows on Monday.
Yeah, but then when he does show up, he always gets the performance enhancing substances to help his good shows. My number 9, Waj.
I mean, the real number 9 is Kennedy, though, isn't it? So
always, every day, all day.
All right. So last season we got 25-26. We got 69 goals. We scored 69 goals, and then in 24-25 we scored 44.
50 something. 44.
44. Yeah. So I think 20-25 works out. Is that 30 though?
Oh my god. If you want to do semantics, it's not 30, but it's 25. It's almost 30. So, like, we got more goals. The goals I predicted we were going to get. So, hold on a second.
We also changed manager.
Does that count as translated? Because we got 25 more goals. Does that count as translated? No? Right. Anyway, it's all right, cool. If people would always
Were you rounding up?
I just said
he had no idea. That's
what I said.
He took a guess. And he got lucky. But
I didn't get lucky. No. I knew we scored more, but I didn't know exactly what.
But shall I do? Hang on. If you want to do that, shall I see the goals per game on the character Amrin? If you really want to play this game.
I'm not.
I did. I did think so. No, I didn't think so. It's fine. Anyway,
I'm not Amrin Inner, bro. I'm not Amrin Inner. You can do that. It's not gonna hurt me.
That's absolutely fine. Continue as you were.
It's not gonna hurt me, bro. People need to realize, all I care is the badge. I don't care about anything.
Do you know why you don't care if it's 25 or 30? Because for you, what's 5 bands in it? Like you're looking at 10K for a box for City versus United. So what's 5 bands to you? I hear it.
Hold on, be careful, right? Because I don't want people to know that you're the guy that's paying for it, bro. I don't want people to think you're a sugar daddy or something. That's why I'm trying to be nice and not letting them know it's you.
Big man on this show, yeah. No matter how wealthy people think I am, people know there's levels to this shit, and everyone knows your status and mine are 2 totally different stratospheres.
I'm going to start. I don't know what. I need to start a proper program where people understand.
Larry, you can't be camera shy on this show. It's either you have your camera on or you cannot be on this show.
Yeah, it's always been the.
That's always been the stipulation, my brother.
Yeah, man, it has to be camera on. That unfortunately I can't. I've never been an Amrin Inner. But anyway,
Vibes, you're saying your question, but I don't even see where the question is. Where did you send it? Via pigeon?
Bob, I can't keep up. Right. By the way, I hope people are liking
type that question again, Vibes. Yeah, because it's 59 people in here, man.
I hope people are liking as you come in, guys. What the likes up to be as much as the views.
Seeing as how the owner of this show likes to talk about Arsenal, we decided that we're going to
absolutely not
have a Brazil support team today. We don't want to talk about Arsenal.
No, it's just I don't have to be ashamed of wearing this top anymore. The World Cup's over, so this can be worn outside now.
Do you know it's so funny because I literally had this top during the World Cup. I didn't put it on. I did not put it on. Yes. Why do people pretend that they don't know these rules?
Vibe said he's gonna WhatsApp you his question. By the way,
oh, Jesus, you are so long. He actually did as well, right on time. But yeah, let me give you guys a chance to talk about Rashford, this number, what you expect from him. Like I said, do you know what I mean? Keeping an eye on everyone's GA because I don't want to hear excuses.
I think I'm just gonna say what I said earlier on another channel. I personally don't think this kid wants to be here. His body language is not giving me that. The fan base that loves him, of course, they're going to love him regardless of what it is, and they're going to want him back. It's looking, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm looking at Waj to correct me if I'm wrong, but it's looking that he's like, based on the deadlines of the different signing stuff that had deadlines where you could pay like whatever half price for him or whatever is gone, and now if you want to buy him, you have to pay.
That went ages ago. So but the release cost was like 40. I think it's like 40 million. The only two teams
40. You said 40 million.
Yeah, the only 2 teams that can't come in for him are Liverpool, Man City.
Okay, and he's already expressed that there's certain teams that did come in for him recently that he's not interested in going.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go to Saudi or Turkey. So
right. I know. I get that, but what I'm saying is that's where we're at with this young man. So at this juncture, he's coming back to United. For me, I am not upset or I'm not overjoyed. I am literally in the center where he needs to come.
Swear down, light skin pouting that. Did anyone see that? No. Did anyone see? No. Did anyone see that? Here when they come.
Oh my
God.
Listen, I'm tired. I literally wanted to say one thing. I've just pulled up and I wanted to say one thing about the Rashford situation. And then I get accused of trying to use my light skinness, which I wasn't doing.
My God.
I saw the light skin.
But yeah, let me finish up so Courts can
Go on, Riri. Go on.
I know Courts is on his way home and he's not going to be on camera for long.
I'm going to bed.
Exactly. So for me, it's come, do a job, give us, put in a shift, give us the goals and the assists that we need. If it is that you're playing on the left wing, or if whenever you play the 9, wherever you play, just give us the productivity that we need, and go pack your bags every day after a game and go home, man. That is how I feel about this young man at this point. All the other stuff is just, for me, like, to quote "We Deserve Better," is noise.
Yep.
I'm not even interested in it, to be fair.
Yep, I'm in agreement with that one as well. I don't want to hear the noise, because sometimes the noise will come as excuses. Don't want to hear that. I will say though, the media in the UK is nasty work, because anytime he had a break at Barcelona, I did not see pictures of his break. But obviously this weekend, or is it this weekend, or was it last week, Friday or whatever, I seen a picture of what he's doing on his holiday straight away with all the babes and the jewelry on the boat. I was like, wow, he's not even really back yet, and already they're baiting out his movement. So yeah, interesting, that one. But yeah, Courts, would you like to add on the Rashford bit?
It makes sense keeping him because we've seen what the deals that we're doing look like, and they're not a lot. So we're not going to get a player of his quality. Yes, there are inconsistencies in his game, but I don't think any winger that is better than him we're not getting. So why not just keep him? Because we're not going to either pay their transfer fee or pay the wages that they want. So what is the point in getting rid of him?
The thing is, that part I can't argue with, right? I think someone brought it up earlier show, and I really sat there and I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, you know what? The truth is, if you're gonna get his caliber of player in terms of his abilities, talent, you're gonna have to pay over the odds for it, and you pay more than what you have. You're going to get selling him. My only argument with that, or my only disagreement with that, is his mindset will determine whether that talent actually works or not. And I think, obviously, under Ten Hag's last bit of the season wasn't great. Under Amrin, he immediately said, I need to go. I think he had his best season under Ten Hag.
Yeah, he did.
But the season before that, he was terrible.
But then even if
he got 42 goals and assists on the Ten Hag that season.
And most of that was concentrated just after the World Cup as well. Like, I'm a big fan of Rashford, but he is a confidence player. If you look, a lot of that came just immediately after the Qatar World Cup, which he didn't go to.
Yeah.
And it was that kind of, did the season start like mid-Jan, or was it early Feb when it started?
End of last week of December. I've just got.
It was like,
by chance.
Last week of December. But like it was then till about March.
End of February.
End of February. Like, and that was that purple patch where he was scoring every game, scoring multiple goals. If you look at, even as a fan of his, even the season entirety, there was times where he was quiet. But if we're not to change the subject too much, but if you're looking at Ineos, I don't get why people are upset about the window, because they've showed what they're gonna do already. We're not gonna sign any big names. We're not gonna sign, like, the first thing Ratcliffe said was, we want the next Jude Bellingham, we want the next Mbappe. So I don't know why people were expecting the likes of Tchouaméni, or like I want them, but I'm not surprised that they're not here.
But the thing is, they were willing to pay Fernandes money. They were willing to pay Anderson money up to a certain point, like the 80-90 mark. But then when he went to 100, 110, they were like, nope, not competing with that. That there was, I think, and I'm not 100% sure about the Tonali link. I don't know if that was actually real, but I definitely
that felt like a Twitter link. The Tonali stuff
that wasn't strong enough for me. That felt like a backup.
It felt agent.
Can we do an exercise? Can we do an exercise on Rashford, like on left wingers? whether they're signed to a contract at another club or not signed, that are actually better than Rashford?
In the league,
No, in the world.
In the world.
That are actually better than Rashford. Like, I don't think Barcola is better than him. I mean, he's maybe more skillful, but he's definitely not as efficient.
So, sorry, can I just want
to go ahead.
No. Are we talking people who are predominantly left wing, or are we talking people that, so for example, Dembele can play across the front three, Kvaratskhelia can play across the front three, like that sort of thing.
Coach's signal is going.
Coach.
Yeah, so I'm not even trying to be. Okay, no, I'm not even trying to be.
No. I get it. I get it. But let's start with predominantly on the left wing. Like that's the position that they have.
So Kvaratskhelia falls in mind over the last 2 seasons, which is Vinny, Doué.
I was just about to say the top of the list is a Brazilian, and it's not Cunha.
Vinny, Doué, and Kvaratskhelia.
Okay, Vinny, Doué, Kvaratskhelia. Next,
Rafinha.
Yes, because he plays on the left wing for Barcelona. Yep, and Rashford was bench for him. Yep,
Luis Diaz.
Yep.
I don't.
Luis Diaz is a tight one, and I think he's a better player, but I don't think he scores as much. I might be wrong, but I don't think he scores.
Wasn't he scoring before he left Pool? He was scoring on that.
I think last season. I don't know about this.
I don't know if he's as clinical as Rashford though. If I'm being completely honest, I don't know if he's. I think he's a better two-way player because he defends. He's a hustler, but I don't know if he's as efficient as like Rashford. I mean, even Aston Villa Rashford was doing some things that a lot of wingers in the league were not doing. My point is, if you could get to, I'm not gonna lie. No. So what I'm saying is, if you could,
his Aston Villa stint was not great.
No. So what I'm talking about, I'm talking specific games because Rashford is a mood guy. Like against PSG. He basically single-handedly
in that game
did his thing. He's a mood guy, right? So if he's in the mood, he does his thing. If he's not, he doesn't. What I'm trying to get at is, I mean, because we're in the market for left winger too. I cannot name you 10 guys that are better than Rashford in the market, like on or off the market, right? So what I'm saying is,
So name your 10. Just.
I can't get to 10.
Oh, my fault. Sorry,
I can't get to 10, right? So my thing is, okay, so. One of the biggest clubs in the world, there are at least 4 or 5 clubs ahead of us. So let's say they get the top 5. Let's assume that they get the top 5, right? Now we're looking at Rashford, and he's like, well, maybe 6, 7, 8. Like, if we're being unfair to him, that's where he would be. And I feel like Man U is like, oh, let's push this guy away to get another guy. And I'm looking at him going, I mean, I know his wages are nasty work, but if we could get him, I'll take him. And this is not like banter or anything of that nature, and our fan base.
No, we can tell you're having a discussion, Kano, from when it's back.
Yeah, because you're on this
show. It has to be on this show. It's not banter.
Okay. Because normally I've never been on this show. Normally I come in as hostile, bro. Like
This show is completely different from anything you'll experience on this.
The only time it's hostile is when Ab starts talking about his paycheck. That's when.
Okay. All right. Okay. So last season, Diaz was better.
I said that. But he was doing bits even when he was at Pool before he went to Bayern.
So to counter your point, right?
Sure. Okay.
To counter your point, at least 3 of those 4 players I've mentioned earn less than what Rashford is earning. I can tell you now, for me, not Vinny as much. Vinny's ego has kicked in last season because he wants to be put in the same bracket as Mbappe, which is
his ego kicked in last season, and now his chin is going to kick in this
Before we carry on, question. Before we carry on, are we considering Mbappe a left winger or a striker?
He's a striker.
I'm leaving him as a striker.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, I was leaving him as a striker, right? And for me, 3 of the players that earn less than him as well would probably cost about the same, but the one thing I'll get from all 3 of them that I cannot guarantee from Rashford is hard work.
Which 3 that would earn?
That was Duo, Kvaratskhelia, and Rafinha.
Do it cost you less than what you're getting for Rashford right now? Like
do PSG
will squeeze. he will cost like.
Do is cost you 90 million.
He's 90. Yeah. They're asking for 100 and something for their Bacola to do it.
They'll probably.
If they're asking for 150 for Bacola, what do you think they're going to ask?
They're not going to get 150.
But that's what I'm saying, right? Like, if that's the starting point, they're going to start at 200 for do it because he's younger and better than Bacola.
Yeah, I mean, look, I can see that, but what I'm trying to say is, if we were to go and buy him as much as he cost, we are going to get more of a player than Rashford is going to give us. Because unfortunately, we have history with Rashford.
Yay!
Right? Welcome. We have history with Rashford, which is the lack of hard work, the ill discipline. That's the history that we have. Right. The reason why everything started,
I think it's an environment thing.
It could be a change of environment, 100%. But this is why we want to get rid and get someone new instead.
No, but
okay, so Kano, hold up.
Yep.
Courts made a statement before he got his internet was on Digicel. Yep. He made a statement where he said he is a. You said mood player. Courts basically was going along the lines where he needs to be coddled.
Confident player,
right?
Yeah, plays on confidence.
I don't think we're at a stage where we need players that we need to coddle at this point. At our organization, I feel we need players that are going to be menace on the field. I don't need a player.
We don't have anyone like
that. I understand, but why? I'm not saying that I want to get rid of him. That's why I prefaced it earlier. I said I don't. If he's here, he's here. That's fine. But what I'm saying, for me, in my opinion, outside of the whole Rashford thing, I think we need killers on our team now. I don't need to be having this story where we always have this one player that they need. Oh, the coach needs to put his arm around him. Oh, the coach needs to pat him on the back. I'm tired of that. I am literally at our team I'm talking about. Nobody else's team. I am tired.
In a weird way, right? We have experience with this, like, because when we got Kai Havertz, everybody, including our fans, almost buried this guy. While we get another, like, is he the guy? And he struggled for like the first 6 months, where we're playing in midfield, doing a bunch of stuff, and then there was that pity penalty that the rest of the team was like, "Yo, go take the pen to get himself rolling." The second half of that season, if memory serves me right, I think he dropped something like 15 goals and like 10 assists. Like, Kai Havertz got us to 2 points behind Man City. We didn't win the league. You know what is coming out here saying that. But I could not name you another player in our squad that could have done that. Now, I'm not saying, okay, you got to beg Rashford to do his thing, right? What I'm getting at is Rashford, because of the level that he's at, like, Rashford is a top 10 left winger in the world, in my opinion.
Right.
Where your team is currently at, it's not like you get to, at the moment, right? Man United is not the, let me go buy Di Maria, pick the cream of the crop, team anymore, where they just go pick whoever they're going to pick. I'm like, there's a scenario where you can maximize this guy. No, at the moment, I'm not saying,
it's not you.
It's not you. It is not you, Kano. It is not you. That comment is wild vibes.
The wildest comment. Honestly, Kano. I apologize. It's not you. I've just read.
It's not you, Kano. It really isn't.
Trust me, kid. I was hoping you kept talking so that I can, when I face back up, I'm concentrating. That comment,
I didn't see the comment. I didn't see the comment.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't compose myself. Bro,
what I'm getting at is, I'm not saying you have to coddle him the whole way, because once he's in drive, he's going to be on autopilot, right? And you're going to get so much more goals and assists and contribution from him. Now, it might not get you guys to echo loving him, because I talked to Arsenal fans today, they still hate Kai Havertz. There's some Arsenal fans that still hate Xhaka today, despite him even going away, winning the league, doing his thing. But I think you could extract more out of him than you guys let on. I think there's too much bad blood, is the easiest way for me to put it.
Yes.
That's there. Where, I think with Carrick, maybe because I'm a fan of Carrick here, I think Carrick could provide that environment for him to turn up.
Fair enough.
Like, you catch my drift, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting at. And I think if you try to, let's see if we can get another guy. In this market, I don't think you get value for money for what you could get. Because most of the guys you want to get, you can't move out of their teams. And then the class that you could get are one, way too expensive and not better than Rashford.
Abs, before you say anything, yo, Coley, before you fall asleep, would you like to contribute something?
I was literally going to say, do you want to contribute on the Rashford thing? Then we can move topic just in case this was making you sleep, bro.
Coley's out here hustling, man. You're hustling big time, my brother. I do miss your face, though. It's been a while.
Appreciate you. I missed everyone, to be fair. I ain't been on a single show for a hot minute, so it's good to be about. And I'm not exasperated with the conversation. I'm just mad tired. I finished work at 20 minutes ago.
No, we get that. We just want to know if you have if your thoughts, because we haven't spoken to you for time. So what's your thoughts on this whole thing?
Welcome to IT, bro.
Yeah, bad IT, bro.
the top row. I don't know what Kano do, but I know the top row is all IT up here. So
used to be.
I'm also IT. Yeah.
Oh, Kano is also IT.
I mean, I'm a software engineer, so.
Oh yeah.
I've been out of the loop, so I need some clarification.
So quick. It looks like
no. I understand all of that. This is what I need clarification on. Kano, are you Arsenal?
Of course he is.
Oh, my brother.
Why are you hating, bro?
Hey, don't you dare bring up Arsenal topic on today.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
No.
Yo, but see, I'm Arsenal, but genuinely, I'm football first.
Okay.
Genuinely, I'm more scholastic.
I just had to check. I heard a couple of wheeze and yeah, I just had to check that one real quick. But,
so he's basically saying if we don't want Rashford as a man, they would take him for the left side because he's that good. Of
course you will. How many? Okay, let me no smoke, yeah. But how many man have you got tried and failed with this window? Of course you take Rashford, but anyway. Moving on.
No, it's not a try and fail. It's just when you look at the number of players that are available or that play in that position, he's one of the top 10.
Yeah,
we just have to acknowledge his talent, right?
I was listening to that, but it's a valid point. But I mean, for us as United fans, it's a case of once bitten, twice shy, isn't it? That's really what you'll see in our fan base. Me personally, I don't know how I feel about it. There's watching him in the World Cup. There's watching what he did at Barca. There's hoping that, because I wonder if he got cuddled at Barca, innit? Listening to the conversation we had that was going on just now, I wonder if he got cuddled at Barca. I'm inclined to think he didn't. And if he didn't, that man's matured. That man's realised that no matter where I go, I got to graft. And an assist means just as much for the overall objective than me slapping in a 30-yard screamer from me at the corner of the box. In calm, innit? It could strengthen the squad, but what if it don't turn out like that? What if he sits on our bench again, push up face, not delivering much? Do you know what I mean? We're talking about 100 mils for Due, 150 mils bridging. I don't give a put on Jim's tab. Hashtag put it on Jim's tab. I don't care how much it costs. If you're gonna level up my squad, and he's at a point where he don't really want to be here and other people want to buy him, it's business, it's football. Do the business. Reduce that 150 mil, get your 50, 60, whatever you're gonna get for Rashford. That now looks like 90 mil, isn't it? I don't care, bro. Pay it.
Isn't that on the coach, though?
Huh?
Isn't that on the coach? To get the best out of the tools that he has.
No, we're not
genuinely, right?
We're not doing this.
We're Rashford. Actually, guys, I want to actually move topic because the Rashford one, I knew it was going to be a big conversation. But something that you've mentioned, Kano, I'm going to let you go on this one because he's all United afterwards. Although stay in the background because I do want to add you on one other image.
Okay, I'll be in the background.
Bless, thank you. All right. Because Coley, you kind of touched it on already, right? So, can we just have a brief moment and talk about this guy, his credit cards, the debts, United earning record revenue last season, and why the market really feels. I mean, at this point, I thought we would have got a third player by now. I don't even really mind what type of player it is. I just thought we'd have a third player by now. What do you think this Ineos plan is? Because my biggest worry is, and we kind of do this every year, and I thought not every year, but I thought we'll be better for it after last season when we got the two players. I think we got Cunha and Buemo relatively quickly off the mark and then kind of slowed down, and then we got some players at the end. Ineos waiting for
sorry, we didn't get on Buemo quickly off the mark. The talk started, but there was about 6 weeks to 2 months before, and
did we get them? We got them beginning of August, right?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about them scoring. My bad.
Let me check.
For some reason, that's in my mind. I know the talk started in June.
But I don't see it
in May, actually.
No, but I consider so. I think this is just like what you consider quick, because the Cunha thing I consider quick because it's like a release clause bounder.
Yeah, we just
the Embuemo thing I don't consider it quick because it was 2 months of haggling and we end up paying more than what Brentford. So are you saying that it was quick before because they were in for pre-season?
What it was, I think we got our players in during pre-season, right? We got them to actually play with us for a while before we started the season. My problem that I'm currently thinking about is now, are United going to wait, or Ineos going to wait until their first game and the results, or the first 2 games and the results, to then start acting? Which in case for me is panic buying. That's what I'm wondering, if that's what they're going to do. Because it's too quiet for me. Hold on. What? Wait.
It's a bit of a side tangent, yeah, but sorry, was someone about to talk?
No, I just saw Wajid's name and it just didn't see it this whole time. Sorry, go on, Coley.
I just clocked that as well. What was I going to say? I think it's a bit of a side tangent, yeah, but I think the real problem is the strategy for the market. Like, all right, Cunha and Buemo and Sesko, that's what we got last season, yeah? And then if you want to throw Santos into the mix now and Tielemans. The problem needs to be...
And the goalkeeper too, Coley, sorry.
And the ones, yeah.
Yep.
So far, so good, yeah? Fine. I think it's a bit... You're going too much against the grain to think that you're going to be able to get good, decent plug-and-play players at, like, 3 years ago price. Like, that can't be your strategy. Like, this whole wage structure, and this is why I've been saying what I'm saying, and this is, I'm going to loop it back around to relevance of what you've just asked. But when it gets down to, like, you need a solid starter, you need someone who's going to be able to up the levels. There's no getting around the fact that the market has moved now. There's no getting around it. If you want a Tonali, if you want a Fernandez, if you want whatever it is, yeah, if you want someone of that caliber that you know is going to come, pick up the reins and maintain a certain level, you are paying certain money. And that's where, like, they're going to be forced into a corner at times where it has to be these late deals because it's not too dissimilar to what we've been doing. They just seem to have been getting a bit more success in terms of, like, getting closer to the number they want with those last 5, or is it 6 signings? But you're going to get to a point where you need a starter. And when you need the starter, pay the money. And you can talk and chat and posture and say you're in for this person when you're not ready to try and drive the price down. That's fine. But that's how we get this situation here where season starts and, like, for fuck's sake, just pay the money in it. So that's, like, long form answer. But that's what I really think is the reason why it's going to drag out that long if we're getting this third player, because they're going to try and get them at the price they want them at, which has been working, that's fine. But when you go for a certain ilk, You got to go market value, innit? You got to go going rate because someone else will.
I think that's probably one of the things that's. I mean, look, they've been shrewd in the market. Cool, you've got two players, you've got two midfielders, right? 2 out of the 3 midfielders that we wanted to buy this season, and this is before Ugarte got injured. You've got them a relative price, 50, 35, fantastic. But you still don't have. For me, I don't know what Carrick's doing. Maybe Carrick is going to do 2 8s and a 10, right? So he doesn't need that brick house player that's going to actually defend our back line. Maybe he thinks we're going to dominate most of the games. Me, I don't think I'm ready for that because I don't think these players are going to be able to carry that out. But that's me looking at it long-term view. But I heard Jermaine, I've heard Tunani, I've heard Fernandez, right? I think we haven't quite got any player. We haven't got a player that matched those yet. We haven't got a player that for me, immediately you go, he starts. We haven't got what they call the marquee player. I don't think we've got that yet. So, if you're going to go out and try and get those players, you are not going to get them for less than 80 million because the market has now said good centre mids that are about to be the next ones are 85 million going rate. So anyone now is going to put 80 million. This Alex Scott, 80 million. Bournemouth have just slapped it. He's 80 million. Fernandez, 85 million. Tonali, 100 million. Anderson now ruined the market completely by 130. I don't agree with that price. I never thought he was that high, but that's what's being paid. So who are they going to find that's less than that?
They're not.
Unless they're old.
It's not even unless they're, because think about, all right, cool. Let's think about when this happened last time. So the last time this really happened, we had a mad price hike like this was when like we were buying like Rio, when Roy Keane quite expensive as well. Like that's the last time, like in my lifetime, I've seen the market jump exponentially. And the other one was Shevchenko, when Chelsea sat down that dumb money for Shevchenko as well. So
do you see that? Sorry, Cody. You see that Kano comment?
That we only do that on one side. We only do that on Luke Shaw's side. That's why Dogu starts. We don't do it on the other side. Because technically the other side will have Evo and Buemo, because if Sesko's starting.
But what
he's
saying he thinks he prefers to control the middle. So if you're controlling the middle, are we controlling the middle with Bruno, Tielemans, and Santos?
If we turn to a possession-based team, right? Could that work? Potentially. But let's be real. The rest of the Premier League are not going to fear us in possession. And the moment they win that ball back and start driving our midfield is going to look very much like Newcastle game away last season, where our midfield was just dissipated. I know it was Casemiro and Mainu, but everyone remembers that first half where both of them were missing. They were just running straight through us. That's what's going to happen for me. That's what's going to happen for me, right? And I'm not blaming Mainu. I'm not blaming Casemiro. I'm just saying that midfield was always going to happen. If anyone ran at us, that was always going to happen. But let me just add Larry to our conversation. Ooh. Can everyone hear that sound? Is that bad, or should we?
No, it's only a little bit. It's fine.
Okay,
it's fine.
Cool.
Is that from me?
Yeah,
I was just checking.
But it's totally fine. Welcome, Larry. Yeah. I hope you will.
Welcome. What I'll do is, Wajid, I'll let you go. I'll talk about the spending on United's front. I don't know if you want to add the cost of the squad thing.
No, I don't. Everyone else can be a banker and all that stuff. Y'all don't pay.
Man doesn't get paid for those kinds of conversation.
I could have just done it like 10
If you want to make an emergency phone call to the owner of the channel and say, "Can you sign a check for Waj?"
You know what my day rate is. Pay my day rate, and then you'll get it.
Yeah.
Look at this hustler.
KG. But yeah, if you want to add anything about the spending. If you want to add anything about the Spurs, watch, and then Larry, I'll let you go.
It's Larry's first time. Let Larry go first. I'll go after.
Larry, like, you know what? Do you know what topic we're talking about? Man United not spending.
Yes.
Right,
I think
I'm
more concerned about the lack of spending than I am on the field sort of discussion that we have in apps. I think I've watched the preseason, all the matches, and there's something I've seen which is very. I think most people have seen it also, which is.
Hey, pause 1 second. Pause 1 second. Sorry. Pause 1 second. Dubs. I beg you, click the link, Dubs.
Who is this you?
I don't know. I've been reading these comments, but this one's
been going back and forth with like about 4 of us in the chat forum.
Yeah, Dubs, I beg you, click the link, bro. I want to learn from you. I'm not a football scholar anymore. I learn from everyone. So I want to learn from you. You come and tell us, you come and show us the footballing IQ, man. I'm interested. Just come, let's talk, man. And I'm not doing this, and I'm really being deadly serious. I'm interested in learning this.
Yeah,
season.
we're not even trolling. Like everybody told you to click the link. You're in the chat. You're in the chat being a keyboard villain. Just click the link and come have a conversation. Listen, we're all adults on this panel.
Abs, when you have your bank balance, you don't need to be a football scholar anymore, man. You're a bankroll scholar. Like,
shut up. Shut up, and shut up. Look at that. Quick replacement. Antonio, welcome.
Hey.
Is that actually a brown person with a black person? Let them talk.
Abs, we might have to shake up our group chat and bring in some fresh.
New season will come.
Yeah. New season, new signings, man.
Made.
Let's see how.
Everyone chill. Is that the real Tonio? Is that the actual
Tonio? Yeah, that's Tonio.
Bro, I've never seen your face in my life. Move the thing. This is a monumental occasion.
What's up?
No time I've spent talking to this equator. I've never seen his face. Shout out you, though.
Can I be? Thank you, Larry.
Okay, so Larry, go ahead with your.
Yeah, well, I'm saying I'm not really concerned about the action of what Carrick is trying to do, because I've seen it with the young players when they come in. Like the pattern of play, everything is similar. Now the question that you can ask is, will it work or not? You might have that question, but I think we have a clear sort of idea, little by little, as we watch each preseason game, what he's trying to do. Am I right in sort of saying that with what we've seen thus far? But now you might have the question, which apps is asking. But I also think it's going to be maybe very disingenuous of us if we think we can get it right in one season. Like we can just play a possession-based thing. We will have matches like Newcastle. It will happen like multiple times this season. The best that you can hope for is you get more good matches than matches like that, because it will happen, especially with the way he wants to play. Which is why when people say we are going to get destroyer, midfielder, all those kind of grand eater, I don't think he wants something like that.
If he changes to a possession, still you, Larry. Yeah? If he changes to a possession-based team, which, funny enough, it is actually what he likes to do. He did that Middlesbrough. Unfortunately, we've only got Middlesbrough as a barometer of what he likes. He likes having more control. He likes attacking, right? So if he does do that, are you then maybe expecting that his position in the table is going to drop down because he might not have all the components to do that?
But I think one of the most encouraging things I saw in the second half of PSG was when PSG started keeping possession of the ball. We moved to something that we're also comfortable with, which was the mid-block and the counter-attack. So we still have that option. And so I know that we can still move there when if results get tough. I know that we can still sort of get back to that mid-block and counter-attack. But I think we have to be brave. We cannot continue to be a counter-attack team. So at the point, we have to sort of try and have a little more control of the ball. I saw a stat from last season and 2 seasons ago, a data that shows that we were the team where when we lost possession the most. When we were winning, we lost possession of the ball the most in the league. Like even in the winning position, we could not still hold the ball. It's just something with us. So if you can just do that a bit to help us in terms of controlling games. So I think that is what he's trying to do. Even though it's just Middlesbrough, there's this I don't know if anybody have seen it. There's this video that is like, I think it's like 8 years old, where his younger brother that was his assistant coach at Middlesbrough they did like an interview. They were just talking with each other, and you're talking about how they want to play. And most of the things that you're seeing preseason, if I find the link, I will send it somewhere. I don't know where I can send it to, so people can watch it. Where he was talking about how he wants in midfield. Yeah, he wants to be a coach. He was telling his younger brother wants to be a coach, and this is what he wants to see in his midfield. And I could see a lot of those things that he's trying to do in the preseason. So I'm not really concerned about that. My concern is Ineos and off the pitch, because Ineos have been here for 2 full seasons now. This should be the 3rd full season coming up. In both 2 full seasons, we've had our worst Premier League finishes, 8th and 15th. We would have had, for me, I don't like Amorim at all. And I believe if he had ended last season also, we would have also had a very bad season. So you got an interim coach that saved you, because most fans that are calm this summer, the reason why they are calm is because they think, oh, we finished 3rd, we are fine. If you had finished 7th, 8th, or thereabout, people would have been concerned about where we are. So you got a coach that got to 3rd with everything that was happening before he came in. The next step that you should do is to support him, and let's get this guy what he needs. We have a net spend of 30 million, and this is the first week of August already. So that is my major concern. I'm not concerned about what Kyrie can do sort of per se, because I know that the way he played last season is not the way he sees football. Like, I'm just basing this on interviews and the little things I've seen at Middlesbrough. So if there's a coach that can sort of use what he has to get results, that's a good fundamentals that you can sort of look up to for a coach. So my major concern is off the pitch and those guys. I don't know what they are doing. I don't know what the plan is. I don't think there's any club that has been sort of not spend money and be successful. If there's any example you can sort of give me. So I don't know this new. They think that the smartest people in the world, and I don't know our fans. The cheap signings are data led, while the expensive ones are it's now wastage. I don't know where we got to that in football. Like, we are doing people that have discovered data like oil for the first time. I don't understand that concept, and it's
out here. Let's. What I'll do now, Antonio.
What's up? Can you hear me? Okay.
The last word on this topic, and I'm going to move on to the next one. When I back, actually.
Shout out Crasher.
Oh yeah.
By the way,
bro, Crash be making these like sporadic appearances and then disappearing again. I don't know what's going on with this kid, bro. But yeah, shout out.
This is nice, bro.
Charles, by the way, just before you start, Antonio, Charles, this is what happens when you do not show up for practice or games. Okay?
Start doing the Rashford thing and going out.
Yeah, start doing the Rashford thing and see what happens when the season actually starts. Go ahead, Tonio.
Can you hear me okay, though?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. We can hear you.
Well done for the Luffy poster, but you need to get the updated one.
What is a new one?
There's a new one, obviously, with him in Gear 5.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, you're right. My opinion on this is, like, I'm not really worried about, like, this spending. I'm more worried about, like, why aren't we getting more players in? Because I don't think we're going to buy anybody, like, worth, like, 80 to 100 mil. Now, why are you laughing?
I am so glad someone said that. I'm so glad someone said that.
Yo, I read that and I was trying to keep a and you just, bro, you abs. I read it and I'm trying to keep a straight face, and you just went, this man, bro. This is the leader of this round table, you know. This is the leader of this round table. You and I have been reading comments all this time and trying to keep straight. This man just like he reads one comment and
look at the second comment. Oh shit, that's
bro.
Dude, bro. I've been feeling like people thought I was white or something.
Tonio, question for you: can you like turn like your camera like to this way?
Let me see.
Because we're seeing more of your sneaker boxes than we are seeing of you, to be fair.
No, it's because my laptop isn't like on the box, yeah.
I don't worry.
Just for future, bro.
Just for future. If you're gonna show up to more shows, we'll get the angles right before the show.
Yeah. Go ahead though. You were saying you want, even though they're not buying.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anybody in like 100 mil, like maybe even 80. That's not happening. We don't have like the squad room for that. I don't want to get too deep into squad cost ratio.
No. Please do. No. Please, because Abs was so interested in the mathematics and stuff. By all means, The floor is yours. Please take as much time as you need to. Go. My brother, go for it, man. I'm gonna go on mute and chill.
So what do you guys want to like know about like?
He wants to know every single excruciating.
No, wait. We don't have time for that. It's almost 12 o'clock. Wait.
I'm actually gonna make a video about this. Actually,
you know what it is? Antonio, what I want to know is right. So if I remember correctly, I've read so far on Twitter is right now our spending is in the 40% bracket of what we can actually spend, right? Meaning that we've got a hell of a lot more money that we could spend on this squad.
That's not true, because you got to remember, we still have the like signings from last year that we got to like spread over like their fee. So for example, like let's say we bought what can I say? I'll just give you a number, 100 mil. So like the UEFA like rules is you had to spread that across 5 years. Even like with Premier League too, it changed when like Chelsea was doing all those like signings where they were like buying players and putting them like on 10-year contract. That eventually changed for I think UEFA was like April 2023, and for Premier League it's like December 2023 around those times. So like for an example, that 100 mil, that's 20 mil a year on that contract. So like, let's say this summer we have a headroom of like 80 mil. That's 20 mil that already factors into that 80 mil you gotta take out. Then you gotta add like the fee of like their how much they get paid a week. So like let's say they get paid 10 million a year. You gotta put that into that 20 mil. That's 30. So out of that 80 we have to spend already like for a year of already down to 50. You get what I'm saying? Economics? Okay. But for example, this year, like the signings we made so far will cost us like around 15 million. Because the squad cost ratio for UEFA, it starts from January and it goes until December. So like the wages from Casemiro, Sancho, they were still counting until they left the books like just June. So we still have to factor those players into this year's squad cost ratio. So that's in there too. So the new signings we get is when they sign the contract until December. That's what you factor in. So for like Tielemans, Santos, and I think we signed this other kid from Spurs. His fee wasn't that much, but like it was decent. Yeah, that factors into like the 15 million we'll spend for this year. For a whole year, it will be 30 million next year. Does that make sense? So we have enough room. We can get like players in, but we can't spend like 100 million to Imani and give him like 400K a week. That's gonna eat into like 40 mil out of like that.
But do we even want to spend 100 mil on Truman?
Yeah, so we're not gonna do that shit. So and
I'm
like,
I have a question. Because I think they're conflating something. We might have the capacity to spend money, like in terms of let's say PSR or whatever you want to use, we are fine. But do we have like cash? Do we have money? I think that's something that we need to know. I don't think we do. I think that is my question.
Yeah.
Okay, please.
Like really
No. I'm not having this. This is how Jim gets away.
They also have the credit card though. They also have the credit line. So there should be no issue.
Let me just throw another number out there, yeah. And a lot of this comes from. So has anyone noticed the Microsoft logo on the back of our shirt this year?
Yeah.
You think that was cheap?
No, but the thing is, like, let's say, is they like going forward? Because with UEFA,
no, it's going to be for preseason and FA and Caribou, I think. Not
okay. So like, they don't count anything that's a one-time deal. So like the Amazon, like the amount of count the Amazon like revenue we get, it can't be like a one-time recurring like profit like we get in. It has to be
only be the main shirt sponsor.
Yeah. So some stuff won't even count. That's why. And the other thing is like
also the Microsoft deal falls in with the Qualcomm deal for Snapdragon. It's all encompassing. It's not
anyway.
Okay.
Anyway,
and another thing is like the transfers, for example. Like we're not selling enough people.
I'm just
really
saying.
matters.
I'm just saying.
We're not selling enough people. The reason why it matters is like, for an example, I think who did we sell this year? Hoyland, yeah. So we bought him for like 40. Was it 40 something? Then we sold him.
No, I think we bought him for way more than that.
Oh, 60 something.
Hoyland, I swear we paid 70, 75 or something.
I thought it was 72. Well, I went on
no, I think Waj is right. I think it was 75.
Hey, someone sim the brush. Someone sim the brush now. Sim with him.
I'm not. No, I saw that and I surprisingly didn't react.
But like the profit we made off of, I think I looked it up earlier. I just forgot the profit we made off of Hoyland, for an example, is like 12 million. Because you got to remember, like his fee spread across 5 years, so he was here for like 3 years or something like that. So his book value was like around like 22 million, somewhere close to that, 22 to like 25. I can't remember the exact number. But and then you factor in the fee we got in for him. It's not a lot. People see like the huge amount we get in, like 30. Oh, we got 30 million we can spend this year. No, you got to put in the book value. How much is left on the book value? You got to minus that from the fee we got. So the profit's not a lot. And besides that, like they divide that by 3. So it's spread across 3 years. And then you got to do that 70% of what the profit is. So overall, like everything is like 6 million. We profit off that Hoyland deal. So it's not a lot.
I have a question because this is very factual and it's on point and I like it. But I have a question.
Go ahead.
Where does Jim's credit card come into this?
I think we've already borrowed the money from our credit line. I think it was.
No, I don't want to hear about no.
They paid it back. They paid a huge amount back last year, though. So
I would like to know when Jim Ratsniff goes in his pocket and pulls out some cash. The same way, Brad.
I'm going to give you a perfect answer. I'm going to give you an answer.
When?
The same time the Glazers put money into the club.
And Cody, you're right. Like he can't spend money. It just has to be like within the rules of like the squad.
Yeah. Because like what you're saying is factually on point, but none of it addresses the fact that every time as fans we get into this conversation about money with Man United, we're talking about our shit. I want to know where the outside investments coming in from. You know, like that is a revenue fund. I don't want to just be talking about the season tickets. I don't want to just be talking about the transfers. Because all of that is like by the by. I want to know at what point do Mr. Owners go in their pocket, do what owners do, and spend some damn cash?
I also want to give you some bad news.
But Cody, that hasn't happened in 13 years. You think it's going to happen now?
Yeah, listen, Cody, I want to give you some bad news, right? What? I think not only what Antonio just said about the cost to our squad, I also think we're in preparation to give the Glazers money in January or February when they can finally start taking money out of Man United again after the 3 years.
Yeah, it's late 2027. That's sometime next year.
No, it's February.
Yeah, it's February. Okay.
Yeah.
February. They're allowed to start taking money back out.
So the veto agreement in Yosav finishes January 2027. As of February 12th or something. The Glazers are well in their right to ask for dividends and all that stuff from February 2020. Now, whether the rest of the board agrees and whether we're in a position to, that's a different matter.
Didn't they just recently take out some though? What?
No. So what they did was, actually, no. Antonio can explain. Why am I explaining this? I tell you, by all means.
The way you're just, why are you dumping the financial pressure on him?
Man over here delegating, like a big boss. Like,
wait, I want to finish your SRC stuff.
Antonio, take over.
So the next part I was going to explain is like the
way above this takeover.
Champions League part. I'm just explaining this Champions League part. I'll go into that. So I see people online that keep saying like we get 100 mil for Champions League. Like, where's that money going? Like, where's it at? That's not. I'm sorry to say, guys, but like we're not gonna make most of that until next year. You know the reason why?
So Kano had a comment earlier, and I wanted the thoughts, Antonio's thoughts and Waj's thoughts on Kano. No, you got to go all the way up, bro, because I didn't want to stop Antonio from talking. I think he said, where is it?
Screw it.
He said United need to turn up, do well in Europe, and
that's what I was about to say.
For at least another season before they can start going ham again.
Yeah, he's 1% right. Like, if we want to spend more money, we just got to be better in Europe. For like example, Arsenal made like 125 million around that time pounds last year from Champions League.
I think all encompassing, we made like 800, not all from Europe and the league and all the other deals that we did.
But that doesn't factor into like the match day because they like like they spend that out like separately, so they release that separately. The reason I was saying like the Champions League this year won't affect our spending is because, like I said, like it's from 2026 the squad ratio. So since we were in Champions League last year, like the first couple of months of this year, like we didn't get any of that revenue. So we have to hope that we do well this year and go into next year for us to spend money from the Champions League.
Hold on, but isn't most of the money from next year going to the stadium anyway?
I don't know, but
you know what? So to answer your question, the stadium, like those infrastructure projects, is actually where your owners could cheat the most. So that doesn't usually go into those calculations of like, oh, how much money do you owe? So if you spend whatever Tottenham level money on your stadium, that doesn't count. So that's actually where your owners have the most liberty to do.
It depends on how you finance it, though. It depends
how you finance it, yeah. But a lot of times you could cheat on that and you're fine.
So what if?
But I know your owners aren't going to do that. So.
What if Abs just puts the money down like he's
relax.
Then we're good. Yeah, then we're
I was just about to say there's a couple of rich brothers in this community.
No. There's one. There's one.
No, she's right. There's a couple. This is why I keep saying, people, you're not believing. Yeah, there's a lot of people that's in my group. Yeah, you think I have money? Might say bankrolled by Abs, when he's the leader. I have no idea what's going on here. The other one's away today because he had to do other business. But it's okay. Soon you all learn.
Sounds like dry snitching to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So basically, we gotta like get another sign like Santos. We're not getting to Romania. Any of these big signings, we gotta count that out. So just the way it is. That's why I'm not really angry about it. It's gonna happen.
So the general. So after all of this. Because I hate math and I literally, I'm not going to lie to you, Antonio. I tuned out like about 20 minutes.
Nah, ago. I get it.
Yeah, Antonio, all she does is spend. She don't care.
I don't. Yeah, I'm that kind of person. I don't count it. I just spend it. So I have a question we have one non-Manchester United person on the panel today, and Kano, thank you for coming through and actually offering some educational insight into just football on the whole. Based on what Tonio just broke down, are we literally saying that these men are going to panic buy when the season starts?
No, he's saying that they're not even going to do that.
I don't think they do that.
Nah, I'm saying they'll get players in. It just won't be the players we expect. It won't be big money signings.
No, but sorry. Do you know all the big money signings that we were supposedly linked to? Majority of that was fan driven because we got the Champions League.
Yeah.
If you really look at it, no one, aside from the Tchouaméni thing, no one actually said we're gonna go out and get a big signing. It was all Andy Mitten, Henry Winter, all them. It was all them guys that said United have to spend, and then off the back of that, it was fan channels like this that said, "Oh, we can go out and get
one of them said that we were going to be the busiest.
No. He said we have the potential to be the busiest, not that we were going to be the busiest.
Now, Twitter remixed the words again,
right? So, and if people historically look at Jim Ratcliffe and the way he does business, he's known as the cheapest man in the chemical industry. He's literally known as the cheapest man in the chemical industry with the buying and selling he does. So I don't understand historically where people thought we were going to spend like big money.
The only protection that you guys actually have is, weirdly enough, you're a big enough club that the owners lose money when you're not performing well. Like, they lose significant amounts of money because the multiplier of doing well, of just finishing second, first, being in the Champions League, is so much more for them than it is for the fans, which is what happened to Arsenal, where it was like, we're fifth, and when we went fifth like 3 years in a row, the owners are like, or eight twice in a row, they're like, okay, you know what? ISO. They're like, you clear the room, we're spending 100 mil here, we're doing this, because they need to get back to that bracket to keep rinsing the money. So that's the upside. But honestly, I don't think you could judge anything they do. You'll be better judging them after next season, which is why their best investment is Carrick.
But you know what's
Like,
frustrating about
genuinely.
that though? Because like you see everybody else in the top 5 from the top 6 from last year, they're not spending a lot either because they're in the squad cost ratio thing, especially Liverpool. Because look at it, like
Tell them to drop our bag, bro. They're not even finished.
Liverpool about to drop stupid money on
yes, but like that's probably their last signing though.
Yeah, but hang on. If you look, I think Liverpool's the wrong example because if you look at what they spent last year,
that's what I'm saying. That's why.
But that's why they're hamstrung this season, right? Because they didn't do too well in Europe and.
Yeah, but they didn't. Yeah, but Liverpool's circumstance is different because they were coming off the back of the league. They were, for all intents and purposes, a penalty shootout away from beating PSG in the Champions League when everyone that season thought they were the best team in Europe, the PSG's first win, and. At the time,
also didn't spend a lot for years.
Yeah, and at the time, everyone thought adding Isak and Wirtz to a team that was already established, already settled, was just icing on the top. Now obviously, a year removed, there's a shit ton more work.
I mean, they're getting Araujo on loan, bro.
I think Liverpool's the wrong example in this. Like,
I don't know. I don't think it is because, like, what I'm saying is like they're not going to spend like they did last year, even though they need a lot more players than probably we do.
They'll probably spend quite a bit again this year.
And their one signing is going to be more than what we've spent so far anyway.
Exactly, but I don't think it will be like compared to like what, because they have more revenue from being in Champions League last year, of course, but like it won't be like out of the water like they did last year. Is what I'm trying to say. But besides, like they signed one guy so far, Munoz. They're getting somebody on loan as a center back, even though they needed a starter. You know what I mean? They're gonna get Barcola when they need like probably like a backup to Isak because Ekitike is gone. Only one senior center back besides the loan guy.
I don't even know who their right winger is.
Ekitike is gone?
Yeah, no, he's injured. He's injured for a while.
Oh, I was just about. He said Ekitike is gone. I was like, that man just got there last season.
But Ekitike,
like, he's not gonna play this season.
Yeah, he'll be back like 4 or 5 months in.
He'll be back in January.
Yeah,
January. I think it's later.
Nah, 9 months normally. January, February.
It's his Achilles that popped, right?
Yeah, 9 to 12 months.
Yeah,
Gomez is injured. Who else can I go? Like they don't have a lot of people. Like their squad needs like a whole overload, but they won't spend on it. They'll get like 1 or 2 more players in for this summer. But what I'm trying to say, the reason it's frustrating me is like we're in a situation where we can get more players in and improve the squad and like close the gap on everybody else. So I don't think everyone else are that far away from us, especially City. If they lose Rodri, like
if they lose Rodri, am I like in the twilight? Isn't Norris confirm that Rodri is going to Barcelona?
Well, they haven't bought him yet.
Can't raise the money just yet.
Yeah,
but Barcelona don't have the bank.
So Barcelona, it's so funny. That story is so funny because I know City are going to work with Barcelona rather than working with Madrid. Madrid were up to paying the 60 million. Then someone below Perez said we can get him for less than that. They offered 40. Obviously, City rejected it, and Rodri got turned to go Barcelona. Then Barcelona's first offer was 38 million after all the talk, which City obviously rejected. And now they're trying to count their pennies to get more money to up it up to about 50.
They'll probably sell Torres to a PSG and raise that money there. That's the
But the problem is they've lost the winger as well. They've lost I know he's a young winger. I know they weren't playing him all the time, but they've lost him to his second knee injury. So that's going to affect them. I wonder if they're going to try and cheekily ask Rashford for another loan. We'll see how that goes.
Yo, what happened to our game though? Like talking of Brazil, like what happened to the guys coming out of favelas that you could buy for like 23 M's?
Because they're not struggling as much anymore. They're not struggling as much anymore.
Really,
you're muted.
Oh, I was saying, I'm sorry. I had to take a call. They got shot and they're in jail, Kano. They're not coming out of
the City of God.
You know what? I actually forgot about that police race.
Bro. That's like a City of God movie, bro.
Kano, the slightly more political answer is a lot of the teams in Brazil are being bought by investors, sort of Premier League style. a lot of those teams don't need money, which is why the Brazilian teams are going out winning the Copa Libertadores like every single year without fail, because all the big teams in Sao Paulo and Rio, they have money, and so they're no longer in a position where they need to sell someone for 20 million, 30 million. That's why they can hold out for 60 million for a 19-year-old and stuff like that. So that's the big difference now.
During the World Cup, some Brazilians were saying that their players are no longer Catholics, and that's why it's affecting them.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Another religion tax.
Larry, see, that's worse than my comment, because my comment is actually real comment.
No, it's not.
But it's actually a factual comment. My comment is actually factual.
I said they're
Next
not
is factual. So Brazilians were saying you do the World Cup that the Pentecostals were taking over and it's affecting the football.
Listen to this.
I'm being serious because I'm just looking at it and I'm like,
all right, guys, let me introduce two new subjects quickly and then we'll try and fly through them. Actually, you know what, Nick? I swear on my life, if you do anything that I don't like, you're getting blocked because I actually want to give you a chance to talk.
No joke. Oh, hold on, I'm in a tent. I'm doing my steps. Every day, man.
Where are you?
It says I'm in a playground. They put a tent up for the opening day for school.
Wait,
so don't worry about it.
It's too hot out here, bro. It's too hot out here.
You can't. Yeah.
Anyway, I was just going to say about the stadium finances for Man United. It's because obviously, as an Arsenal fan, finances are in our blood because of all that banter era stuff we went through, right? So we know all about money because we were, net spend winners all those time, right? So, but you guys are in what, 1.25 billion in debt with your owners, structured good debt as they call it, and then you're going to build and buy a new stadium, which is probably going to be, well, the estimate's like 1 to 2 billion, right? So let's call it a nice 2.5.
No, it's higher than that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like after that,
No, Nick. Manchester Council have already estimated around £3.5 billion.
Oh, okay, 3.5. Okay, it makes it worse. I was trying to be nice. Okay, so overall, that's going to cost you guys total debt on the club, right? Because your owner's not going to pay somewhere in a region of like 5 billion in debt. Your club's probably worth around 7 billion, maybe 8 billion. No bank is going to give you that money based on the value of your club and your projected debt because it's just the ratio is too high. So the only way you get around that is what the Glazers and Ratcliffe is doing right now is they're trying to get private investors to come in and pay for the stadium. And what that means is the only way the investors will say yes to that, because it is a high risk, it's like a high purchase agreement, right? It's like risky to say the least, is they'll say money first, they'll say revenue first is theirs. So any revenue you guys make on the new stadium goes in their pocket first, pay off their debt first. And once that's cleared, then Manchester United will start making money. So even if you build a new stadium, let's say tomorrow, it's brand new, spanking clean, right? And you're ready for the new season, it's 120,000 capacity. All that money for the next 3-4 years that you generate from stadium, revenue, receipts, all the like non-football related stuff, the concepts that Tottenham have, all that money goes into investors. So you're probably going to have to wait another 5 years plus for you guys to start reaping the benefits of having that new stadium.
And you probably your owners, your naming rights. You probably lose your naming rights.
Yeah, and the naming rights will go. Yeah. All because your owners aren't, you don't have one owner. It's the same thing that happened with Arsenal because we had that Russian guy and then we had the Cronkies, right? No one wanted to put their hand in their pocket and say, oh, I'll give you some money to buy a player because eventually that money's just going into a black hole. You're not going to see that money come out when you want to buy the club. So essentially it's a bit of a standoff between Ratcliffe and the Glazers. So one of them's going to blink first. Either Ratcliffe's going to buy out the Glazers completely and then own the whole thing, or the Glazers are going to be like, we're going to sell to Saudis or someone completely and you're going to have to agree with it. So that's the only way you guys get out of this. You need either a big investor to come in, take a risk, or Ratcliffe, who has no money, he's going to have to leverage more to buy you.
Basically, what I'm hearing from Antonio, you, and Kano is we're in for a really rough ride.
And you know,
it might not be. It might not be. No, it might not be though.
Because Waj
I know Waj needs to get punished for that comment he put in.
that could start a war, actually, believe it or not.
I didn't do anything.
Waj actually said this last season when you got him to actually do a whole situation on this topic.
I'm not bothered about that. I didn't do anything. Why did I get sent out for?
Ben said it.
Apparently
you're trying to start. You're trying to start another Kashmir war. Apparently, so.
Oh, geez, here we go, man. You don't want that.
Why would I start Kashmir war? I didn't say anything.
All right, let me move. All right, moving on to the next topic. Right. I don't mind you to ask the guy staying because I actually wanted to get your opinion on this first. Right. So obviously, I'm taking it all the way back to 2013, and this new story that's coming out with a documentary around the corner saying Jose Mourinho should have taken over the United squad 2013 after Sir Alex Ferguson. So the first question I'm going to ask you two Arsenal guys here is, if that had happened back then, do you guys remember the squad that we had back then?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. How many titles do you think United would have won underneath Jose if he had taken over?
Like, how is this our question to be answering? You're putting this to us, bro.
Because you're haters. I want to know, like, you're Arsenal fans, so you would be natural haters, but I will get the truth out of you. Like, we would get excited as United fans. We might oversell and say, oh, we'll win another 4 or 5, whatever.
You know why this is a strange question? Mourinho, I don't know. I don't know if he's still as toxic as he was back then.
Yes.
He was so toxic. I don't think he would have lasted 3 years anyway. At that point, I don't think it would have lasted 3 years. So, okay, maybe you win 1 title, maybe 2. And he'll be out. Like, that would have been like
maybe 1 or 2. We haven't won one since like 13, so that's a good thing.
No, but what I mean is he probably wouldn't win the one right after because you guys needed to clear your squad. He might have won the one after that, and then the next year is going to be fighting with everyone.
But like if Mourinho comes in right away, the players that come into are different. Like,
what I'm saying is he was so toxic back then. He was such a lightning rod that I don't think he would have lasted long enough to build a dynasty of trophies. He would have just done 1 or 2 and did.
Wait, so he went to Chelsea. What did he win when he went to Chelsea?
He won a title with them. He won a title in the League Cup.
He went back to back, didn't he?
No, that was the first time.
Back was his first.
Second time he won a Premier League title in the League Cup, and then he flamed out.
Yeah, and he flamed out. He went to Madrid, did the same thing, flamed out. Like he was.
I think the version of Mourinho that if he hadn't, because in that documentary clip, he said that he gave his word to Chelsea, right? Let's say he didn't give his word. He was dying to become a United manager. Do you remember that time? He was like, he wanted to like be the next Alex Ferguson at Man United. So I think he might have stayed longer because he is such like strong personality. That's the kind of leadership you needed at United, because those guys weren't listening to it. They weren't listening to David Moyes or anyone coming in after that, because they needed someone who'd won it before.
No, I agree. I agree that I don't think he would have stayed longer. I don't think that would have happened. I think they would have won a title. I'm not denying that.
He probably would have done a double.
I think he would have stayed longer back to back. The squad was more senior at that point.
Yeah.
So they would have been able to tolerate the stuff he would have said and the bullying tactics. The negativity that
he framed out there.
No, because even Evra said that Alex Ferguson a lot of times used to say something negative to spark a reaction, even if you were a man of the match. So all those Jose tactics would have just fallen on deaf ears for me. I think the squad would have accepted it. I'm trying to kick that. I'm trying my hardest here to block out these comments from this guy. I have deleted so many, and he still just comes with more bullshit. He's trying to focus here.
You know, it's so funny though. He's such a menace, but I do miss him when he's not here.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Who needs this Mourinho thing though? Like, I feel it's kind of like Wenger saying he could have signed Ronaldo. I'm like, bro, like this is some 1995 shit.
To be honest, I don't understand why I swear he's already got a documentary. I don't understand why he needed.
Yeah.
Right. So. And so I mean, don't know why.
I think because he's so controversial, Mourinho will sell a documentary. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it's not why he wanted it. It's what they came with him and said, "We'll pay you, blow, to do a documentary on you." Because of who he is and what his personality is. He's one of those managers that, you know, that people want. You know, whether you're a rival, whether he broke your heart when he coached Chelsea or whatever the case may be, you want to hear what his documentary is going to say.
You know, I'm waiting for a Pep documentary when they talk about all the drug cheats in his career, but you know, we'll wait for that one.
Never gonna happen.
Wait, hang on.
I just want him to be about that special doctor of his.
I ain't getting just because you got the funds for a lawsuit don't mean I do. Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm putting the owner of this channel in a situation. He didn't even say allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah. I like to him.
You know what would have been fun? The quote for Mourinho would have been crazy. If he was Man United manager, like just after Fergie, he would have said some bangers.
Bro, he would have. I'm sorry. I'm glad it didn't happen. He would have disrespected man like my goat, Rooney. Like Rooney wasn't top of his game at that point. Rooney would have been out the door. He got so good.
So that was the point. That was the point I was gonna make, because looking at that team, you had Rio in there, you had Giggs in there, you had Carrick in there, you had Rooney in there, you had Welbeck in there. Van Persie was still on the team at the time.
Yep.
You understand? Mourinho's personality and some of those men that I just called, it would have been a shit show.
And that was their main op. That was their main op as well. When they were in like their prime, like our biggest competition was Mourinho's Chelsea. Like
I honestly don't think so. I think their maturity would have helped. I think
I think Rio would have moved to him.
Cleverly would have been absolutely.
He might have said something like slightly racism or like, you know.
Wait, what? Nah.
And then the next thing you hear is Ferdinand uppercuts Mourinho in the dressing room with body
one of them, he would have stuck it on one of them. You'd be hearing like, wait, or some shit. Like, you know,
he wouldn't know. His mouth is so, and even back
vicious, bro.
His mouth is so vicious, like legit.
Bro,
it was more acceptable back then because he was actually winning. When he came, when he finally came, that was the worst time for him to come.
Yeah,
because he still had all the ego, all the chat, but he didn't have any of the. He was dying at that time for me. Anyway, it was on the way down.
And he doesn't like young players either. He likes older players who are mature. So he would have worked out the first time around
when he came. He absolutely was the wrong time for him. But yeah, Arsenal guys, thank you very much for joining us today.
Really thank you.
Your input.
As you can tell, this is the show that's actually mature. If if you're looking for mature conversation and not yelling and screaming and everybody talking about everybody's madre.
It was difficult to advise us. We used to be the one advising us now. Now they're the one advising us on what to do.
I don't think they're advising us. I just think they're giving their opinion based on what they've seen.
Actually, it was nice to get a viewpoint because they have been through it, but on a smaller scale. I think obviously I don't think their stadium was in the 3 to 4 billions. Well, as I said, that stadium is definitely going to be 5 to 6 billion. I know it. But Larry, Wajid, Antonio, do you want to add anything about this Mourinho story that's came out and the team and stuff like that? What do you think we would have done? I think really. Antonio, you've already said that maybe our trajectory would have been different. That was with Edward as well. Ed Woodward. Jose and Edward were together. All that money's been spent. We would have ended up differently completely. But yeah, what do you guys think?
Next subject. I don't give a shit.
Larry, Antonio, do you want to add anything?
No, I don't care.
This one is just disappointing. Yeah.
All right, so let me just take this. Thank you very much for your super chat. Abs, what's your view on the Fletcher twins bum there? Whoa.
I think that was a. Oh, hold up, wait. That is a legit fat finger moment. The M and the N are right next to each other. I am sure he means bundle.
Jesus Christ.
Okay? So, let's move on and not stick on that, please.
No, I'm not going to answer the second part because but for me, one of the Fletcher twins shows promise. The other one is dead. I can't actually remember who's who. From what I've seen,
the left footer one.
But generally, I think both of them should really go out and get a loan. But that's what I'm going to leave it there.
I think Lacey should go out on loan as well. You know.
Oh,
I think you're one of the few people with that opinion, Coley. I know you haven't been around, but Shoelace has been getting a lot of love.
No, it's not. I don't like him. I think you get a much better player next season if you go put him somewhere where he plays week in, week out.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, where is he playing then if he stays though? Because he's not playing centrally.
So this is the thing. I think they're really going to play him as a cam now rather than as a winger. I really think that's what they're.
Is he like the backup to Bruno then?
To Bruno, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, especially as Mason Mount has moved deeper into midfield.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he should. From my understanding, he is staying. He's not being loaned out. I think they actually really like him. I just think why all our players seem to be small as hell. All right, let's finish off with this topic. Good thing I left it to last. Game reaction, guys, to the PSG game. Of course, with me, as you know, I did my highlights thing because I was managing my own team. So, who wants to attack this first? Put your points in. What did you see? What was interesting? What was bad of the game as well? 1-1 draw. Anyone want to go first?
Mine's quick, so I'll go real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm actually really impressed by characters like Summer. Even though it's preseason so far, I thought he was more like an Ollie type of manager where it's like, go out there and have fun.
Yeah.
He's showing me that he knows how to coach.
Yes.
Will it work during the season? I don't know, but I'm really impressed in how he's setting up his team. It looks like he wants to play a possession style. Like you said, like it might work for some teams, but it depends on like what team it is because some team are more physical than we will be. But I do believe like we'll keep the ball better. And if we have players that are comfortable on the ball, we might just be able to like bypass the physicality. But it just depends on like I still think we need one more player in midfield, especially somebody like with Baleba like style, like profile, where they can run around, they're physical, and also can like are comfortable on the ball.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking at so far. So far it's positive, but I just think we need one more player in midfield to like really make me go, oh my God, we'll have a good season.
What about the midfielder from Fulham? But
I actually like him. He's like he's
Thunderbird.
So Tonya, what I'm hearing from you is if we don't get another midfielder, you don't think we're going to have a good season?
I think we'll have an okay season.
Because you've made that statement about a couple of times already since you've been on here.
Yeah.
I think we'll have an okay season. If we don't get another midfielder, you don't think we have a good season?
Good season for me is second or first.
No, good season for all of us is second or first.
Okay, I think we'll get third.
But in your head, you don't think we're going to have a good season?
I don't think we get second.
Another midfielder.
I don't think we get second or first if we don't get another midfielder. I think we'll get third or like fourth. But I don't think we'll go below that, in my opinion.
Sorry, Antonio, just to ask you a question. Are you not worried about the fitness of our, let's say, our centre backs, for instance? And don't you think that's going to affect us with the amount of games we should have this season?
Yeah, but I don't think that's a priority for this. Like, I worry about it, but I know like they're not going to do anything about it. So why even care? They're most focused on like, the midfield and like other places. So it's just being worried for no reason. All we gotta do is hope like Euro and Heaven come through, and we gotta remember like Yo is only like 20 this year, so we pretty much saw like a kid that should be playing like in the younger like under 21 play for like first team for the first 2 seasons he was here. So just gotta give him. Maybe he gets better this year. I don't know. And Heaven looks good, so maybe he comes through. I don't know. All I know is like Lissandro. I want him gone. I told you guys like I went and saw him like in Kansas City, and I saw this guy like not even taller than Messi, and I was like, what's happening here?
Not height shaming.
Nah, it was mad.
Chevy has a question in the chat for the panel.
All right, actually, let me just do the super chat first. Abs, I ain't falling for the mount as a midfielder hype. Yep, I agree with that. I don't.
Thank you for always supporting and putting in super chats, man.
Riri, he's just asking you this question as well. Would you now accept Amas as our back? Yeah, good luck.
No.
Yep, I think that's a fair answer because I don't see it. Is Carrick going to prove to be a winning manager or player development manager? I am leaning towards the second, player development manager, than a winning one. But again, you never know. I hope he's both, to be honest, because that would be what United would need in the long term. Anyone else want to talk about the PSG game?
I just want to talk about PSG's goal, because both of you, Abs and Anthony, said something that was very important. I wanted central back, at least one, to be honest, because I don't trust Maguire, I don't trust De Ligt, I don't trust Licha, and the two guys that I trust the availability, they're quite young, so I wanted one. And if you look at the goal that PSG scored, if you want to press, that means the central back will have to jump to join the press. And Maguire was lost. He was lost, and we didn't recover back early. And if we are going to continue that press, that we will consider that kind of goal a lot this season with him. If he's going to start a lot of games, we are going to consider a lot of goals that way. And so that was my major concern. And thank God it happened early in the game, so everybody could see it and was not lost. And in a way, I'm happy that it led to a goal, because everybody can. Because if it didn't lead to a goal, I wouldn't have maybe paid attention to it. So that is a major concern of mine going to the season with our central back options. But like Antonio said,
as much as I defend Maguire sometimes, because I don't understand the hate. Not the last 2 seasons anyway. He's been he's been available more than anyone else, and 2, he's been quite consistent with. He has clear weakness. If you're going to try and play a high line with him, for me, that's suicide, because he's not going to be able to cover, right? If he doesn't win that first interaction with the opposition, he's not recovering, right? And I also think it's a lot of pressure when the second centre-back is Heaven or Euro. I think you're asking them to cover situations that they may not have, are used to seeing. They don't have the mindset to go, oh, you know what, he's about to go for that. Let me just shift 5 yards to the right, just so if it loses, I will go clean up. I don't think they're ready for that yet. There's meant to be more senior centre backs that have it. So I did make a list of players that I would like. I said midfielders sorted out first, right? Then maybe another centre back to replace actually either Martinez or De Ligt, because I don't trust De Ligt is going to be fit again this season. Forget Licha for a moment. What back problems does he have for him to miss such a big chunk of the season last season as well? Because that's scary for me.
Martinez?
No, De Ligt.
De Ligt had whatever is with his spine. He had surgery. What you mean?
Yeah, but I'm not confident that that's going to go away.
No, but it doesn't go away. And the minute you cut open your back and start twinkling with your spine, that is definitely a lifetime situation.
So I'm more concerned about him than I am with Licha, because if his back goes again, that's a minimum 3 months, I think.
But so, I said this to KG. Everybody's counting on him coming back, and I get it. But he is not going to give us the same output that he was giving us prior to him getting this spinal injury that he has. It's not going to happen. I don't care how much he's in the gym lifting 350, 400, whatever the hell he's lifting and actually running on a pitch and having to do that kind of work on the pitch and putting that kind of strain on your muscles and your back.
Yeah,
that's a different situation, and he's not going to be able to give that.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's it.
So I agree with Larry, and I think I've said this on this show prior. I think we need another centre back, a backup centre back.
Tonya, can we afford that?
We might need to get a loan or something. Same thing like Liverpool did.
I don't mind a loan. I don't mind a loan just to have a body there on the bench available if, God forbid, Maguire
I don't think we are getting any.
You know what I mean? I don't mind a loan.
Would you guys take a center back over a left back or a left back over center back?
No,
left back.
No.
But didn't we say when we were talking about this the other day, and I know we're going on to like 2 hours on this show right now, but didn't we say that a Mazraoui on the left would work?
Oh God!
You say Maz.
Yes, it will work in the short term, right? Yes, it will work in the short term. I just feel we're going backwards.
I just want us. In fact, I want us to have a starting left back. So putting Maz there is just.
But to be fair, your starting left back is going to be sure until, God forbid, he picks up a knock. Let's not be delusional about this.
Sorry,
go ahead, Colin.
Can we get the load of fuck out of my club, please?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Delow's movement and positioning helps carry. No, I'm sorry.
He's not going anywhere.
You know how much I hate both Shaw and Delow, right? But the thing is, when you watch the game, Delow puts himself in so many good positions that I now understand why he's always getting picked.
But then he steps on his own feelings abs and ends up like face plant on the floor or some shit. Can you get rid of him now, please?
He's not going anywhere. In fact,
I'm telling you, he ain't going nowhere.
There will be matches next season where Dalot will captain us. You see.
No, but the only point
is the rumor true? Is he our vice captain now?
Yeah, he's definitely he's on the leadership.
Yeah, he's in like the leadership team or something like that. I think there's like 3 people or something like that.
He's not going anywhere. Yeah, don't just stress.
But bro, I think get him gone. Like I think we need fullbacks more than we need centre backs right now. It's asking a lot of Heaven and Euro, but I don't know any other team you look across hasn't really got young centre backs that are anywhere near the mark the way them two are. So even if one of them turns into a solid starter this season, which is what you got to pray for because of the situation we're in, I need Delow gone. I need him gone. This guy has been stealing a wage for like 3-4 years now. Goodbye. Adios.
Both fullbacks have been here for too long for their ability and their output, but we broke, bro. Broke. We've got hope that a youth player comes up and that takes their position at this point. But again, I have to say, like, I sometimes I watch Maz and I'm like, yes, I want Maz to start. But when it comes to attacking positions, which is going to be important if we're going to keep the ball, I can't lie to you. The Lord picks up some really good positions and he's so annoying. He looks like he's going to be the best right back until he touches.
Download is like the best right back in the world downloading, and then maybe the download ending at like 48% or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly, the moment he touches the ball, I'm like, wow, where's everything just gone to? Like, but yeah, I see.
Why don't we go in for someone like Jess Spence though? He's going to like Inter for like 40 mil. He can play left.
See, the Jess Spence thing is, if we buy him, we're buying another right back. Because again, if you put him on the left, it's like Maz being on the left. It's not. It's like filling in gaps, man. It's like square pegs, round hole type thing, rather than getting the best out of him at right back. And yeah, I mentioned this guy last week. This Jordan. I hope they've done their due diligence in it. I don't know what the hell. I'm sorry, I clicked that by accident. But yeah, I hope they've done their studies on that one.
Just put out there. We should have never sold Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
I agree.
We should have never sold Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
No, we should. No, we should have.
What?
Yeah,
I think Dallo should have gone first before him. My opinion.
No, I just think neither. It's not who goes first. Neither one of them are good enough.
That's true. But I think
I trust Wan-Bissaka at defending. I don't trust Dalot at defending or attacking.
In fact, Wan-Bissaka defending is if he's facing you, he can slide. But not many back posts that is lost.
Do you know how many times he
and Dalot is no better at that.
Dalot does the same thing.
Okay,
yeah.
but
Dalot is no better.
Okay, but again, as I always say, you're comparing shit to glittery shit. They're both shit. Who cares? Like they're both.
No, but they're not though. Wan-Bissaka is not going
forward. Normally I agree with you with a lot of your takes, but this one right here, nah, bro.
No, well, let me finish the take. We might agree
a little bit. I'm sorry, I may have spoken over you, right? They're not the same because we don't trust Dalot going forward. We don't trust Dalot defending. At least I trusted Wan-Bissaka defending.
100%.
At least.
I'll go one better. I'll go one better.
Came off, but you held your head a lot, hoping he didn't get either a red card or give the other team a penalty.
He never did.
Never.
He never did. And that's what I'm about to say.
Giving a penny away, no chance.
I'll up the ante. I'll even up the ante. I think Wan-Bissaka is probably, especially when we had him as well, one of the best tacklers in the league. Just in that one little lane, he was probably one of the best tacklers in the league. At least he was the best at something.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I have to agree with that.
I think
what's the best at in any metric? What's he even average at? He's below average in every metric.
I'm going to say his positioning seems to be the only good thing right now.
All right, is it above average?
I would say it's above average, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I will disagree.
Like Larry just said, everything is downloading until he touches the ball, and then that's it.
Bro, I watched Wambi for years. Wambi on the ball is like an octopus. Please, I'm not doing this.
Not on the ball. Let's not say on the ball. Let's not say on the ball. Wambi's defensive and getting back and tackling is like an octopus. On the ball, no.
No, I mean on the ball. I don't even know what leg he's using.
Because there's a lot of times he went up that right side, and I'm like, where the hell is this man going? Like,
yeah, please.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let me just read this. Hey, Crash, thank you very much for this. Real quick, what's everyone's opinion on the first 5 games of the league based on what we've seen in the preseason? I think I'm going to say this. I think it's too early for me to answer this question, to be honest.
We're winning it all. We're winning it. Winning the Prem, winning the Champions League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, the Club World Cup.
Jesus, he said the first 5 games, bro.
The La Liga. Who gives about the first?
The World Cup.
Win the World Cup, the Intergalactic Cup.
I think we should win the first 2 games, though. That's about it. For me.
We're winning a Grammy, an AVN.
So our first.
Oh hell no! No, we have to win the first 3 games. Yes, you're 100% right on that one.
We got it all. The first 5 games are Hull City, Ipswich, Everton, City, and Fulham.
I want 4 out of 5 wins.
Yeah, that City game will tell us a lot.
Say that again. Sorry, I missed after
Hull City, Ipswich, Everton, City, and Fulham.
I ain't scared of none of them.
I want 5 out of 5.
I'm not scared of Maresca.
I'm being fair. I want 4 out of 5.
I'm not scared.
Yeah, same.
I want to draw.
Where is the City game? Are we at home for the City game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I ain't shook at them pussies. Not with no Pep, no.
Should I tell you something that will certainly happen in the City game?
Go on.
Huh?
Oh,
nah, come on.
Oh, bravo.
That's the first time I noticed that, dude. That's the first time I noticed him in the back.
Saying it.
Oh, I noticed the moment he came in. I was like, I saw the background, and I just thought, I'm not going to. We just had the Rashford talk. I'm not going to. But I saw that, and I thought, actually, Larry. Last question, because I'm going to end it here. Actually, last question. In fact, if you want to answer, you answer. Yeah, Riri's already given me. What G are you expecting from Rashford this year?
20.
Is that 20 all comps or
all
20
comps, yeah?
prem?
Yes. Yeah.
I like people that are actually confident with their guy. Yeah. Well done, Larry.
That's
Antonio. Do
optimistic.
you wanna chip in on that?
Yeah, he stole my answer, so I'll go 25 because my thing is if he doesn't get 20, he should go because I don't even want him here, to be honest.
25. Cody, what are you saying? How many do you think Rashford would give?
GA all comes, I reckon 15.
Conservative.
From Rashford, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 15, bro. And
How
I think
many
most
did
of
he
them
get last year? How many did he
You
get
know
last
what?
year?
28.
28 for more comps.
Okay.
playing for Barcelona.
Why do you think he's our best winger?
Why are you saying playing for Barcelona like that? Like, I don't even understand what that is, Coley.
I think Spanish football is easier than
playing for Barcelona and getting what? Barcelona is below Manchester United.
No, that's not the
I'm trying to
insinuation.
understand what you're saying there.
The insinuation I'm making, yeah, he's playing around one of the sharpest attacks out there, and he's playing against the likes of fucking, I don't know, who's Anthony play for now? Betis and shit. Like, yeah.
I think Ferran Torres got 40 GA at one point playing for Barcelona. Just
it's a 3-horse, no, it's a 2-horse race, and like sometimes you get a third or fourth time.
Madrid was not in it.
Yeah, they were.
Hey, Wajid, best winger in our team. How many GA do you think he's gonna get?
What did your boy Mbati hold the standing?
No.
Answer my question. Answer my question first. Answer my question first. Right? What did your prem proven Mbati the Stallion get last year?
I don't know why you're attacking me on Mbeumo. Like I'm the one that went out of my way to buy him. I don't know why you're attacking me. I'm just asking you. You said he's the best winger. I'm just asking you. What's Rashford going to give you? You should have confidence in Rashford and just give me a number. You don't need to bring no one else in.
Wait. I'm giving the comparison. So your boy Mateus Kukold and Mbati the Stallion did what? 14 and 15, yeah? As out and out starters, as the certified 135 million gunmen, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Right? So aim for 15 and we should be happy. Job's good.
But you said he's the best, so don't you want to aim higher?
Yeah, but like
no. Hang on, right? Your big 55 goals and assists that we were gonna translate and hit the Kamehameha in Old Trafford, right? That was gonna blast away everything, and we were gonna score 156 goals. Yeah,
never said that. We got 25 more goals than we did the season before, which is exactly what I expected.
What from 3 when 2 of them got 50 by themselves, and then we were celebrating 25 for 3.
Listen, I thought it was good return. I wanted more goals. We got more goals. That's it. Like, it was very simple. So you're saying 15 for Rashford, even though he's the best winger we have.
Because it matches what Mbati the Stallion did. So
but they're not the best.
Quick question for him though.
That's the best.
Can I ask you a question real quick, Waj?
Yeah.
Because last year I think Mbeumo played like 35 because he missed like some games from AFCON, all competition, and Cunha probably missed some games too. So like at least it has to be like 20 since we're gonna play like 50 plus games this year.
Nah. When I said last year.
Wait, Cunha missed games. When did Cunha miss games?
I'm sure
he was
injured for a couple of games.
Yeah, we're gonna play like 39 games this whole year because like
hang on. So when I said right, Antonio, I said last year that the goals and assists that we were signing both those players for, regardless if they were main men or not, I expected around 75 to 80% of what they produced. Neither of them did fuck all of that. Neither of them touched that at all, right? So one was good for the first 3 months. Then he got cursed. Then he got cursed in Africa, and that curse has carried on.
Don't put it on us,
right? And the other one, fuck knows, he was just happy to be here, right? Clearly, but he had a 3-month run at the end. So me asking for 80% of what they did at a club that's supposed to be bigger, better, and they were supposed to carry us over the edge. When everyone said last season was poor, and a fair amount of the season, all of whether we were in dreamland or not, a lot of us are saying Tile potentially is there, given the state of the league. Tile's potentially there, here, and there. So me saying match what Mbuemo did last season, I don't understand what the issue is, because everyone can come to Man United and produce less than what they did at the club.
Match what Mbuemo, because technically Mbuemo was on that right. So if you really want to say it, and this is not Cunha hate. If you really want to say it, if he's our best left winger, he's got to match what Cunha did or outmatch what Cunha did on that left wing.
Give me 10 goals, and we should be happy. And we should be happy because then we'll have 10 forwards that do 10 goals rather than 3 forwards that do 10 goals. Ain't that right? Ab's been field tilt. Because that's how it works, right? If you spread
I didn't even hear that because my system was crashing. Sorry, say that again.
I said if we now have 10 attackers that do 4 goals rather than 3 attackers. Sorry, if we do 4 attackers that have 10 goals rather than 3 attackers that do 10 goals, then it's all good, isn't it? Then we can add it all together and all the extra contribution. Isn't that how it works?
I mean, listen, but again, I'm going to repeat. You said he's the best. That's why I want a number from you that higher than what the worst.
Yeah, no sidestepping. What you are doing some serious
I'm not sidestepping 15.
It's best sidestepping because you see when people are bigging up the player, I want to see you believe your player and say a good number.
15 matches, what the best output was of our front three last year? 15.
So
and then
he's better, but you want him to match the worst wingers.
So if we're saying he's our best winger, and I agree. I agree, Waj. I agree 100% with you. I agree on that. I am not ever going to downplay that. He is our best left winger on this team. If he stays, because the market's still open. If he stays, he's our best. He's our best left winger. If we're saying, so for me, Abs, and I am saying this today, and I'm not backtracking on this. If I am expecting Rashford to get 25 all comps, I'm expecting those 2 other idiots to get 20 all comps.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, they should, because like Mbuemo got 14.
And I don't want to hear no bullshit. I don't want to hear, Cunha's doing step overs and he's tracking back. I don't want to hear that fuck shit.
So even me, right? I put them in 15 GA for both of them and Sesko last season. I think Mbuemo's the only one that made it. Cunha was off by 2. I mean, Sesko ended up being our top scorer with 11 anyway, something like that, right? So whilst I was not happy exactly with the numbers they got because I wanted more, but I can see some good out of it. But if someone tells me that they have a player that's better than both of them, I just want to know why the numbers are not higher. We can't have the better player and then I want him to give me the same as what I already have.
Because
they're matching what the guy who was apparently the same level of Salah if we allow players.
Said that?
Yeah, no one said
that. No, don't bullshit. No. There's too many people that fucking lie on this channel.
But that's them. I'm gonna say that.
Why are you crashing out?
Coley, because you know why, right? Do you know when I hold people to the same standard and you get at when you get added on every single bullshit for a year, what happens? I'm sick of people lying for no reason.
No, but
I never said he was good as Salah. That's stupid. I would never say that.
In the chat saying that these 2 guys, and I backwatch on what White is saying about these 2 guys. Chevy's in the chat saying that these 2 guys were the main guys at their club, a smaller club, and then they came to Manchester United and they had to share whatever, the spotlight, whatever. For me, that's bullshit. Because in Mbuemo, it was him and Wissa. Cunha, it was him and Neto. So I don't understand why people are saying, they were the main guys at those clubs. They shared at those clubs also.
I think a more valid point would be like Mbuemo's not getting the penalties he got when he was at Brentford.
Right, because he was the penalty taker.
Yeah, so if he did, he would get closer to that 20 like GA mark then.
It was 25.
Anyway, It's been fun.
Well, I mean, the so-called better man is being asked for 15, so we'll leave it as that.
I think doesn't that by proxy make him as good as, not quite better?
He's not better. That's the point. If he's expected to do the same, then he's not better. I would never expect Ronaldo and Bale to have the same amount of numbers. Ronaldo has to get more, hence why Ronaldo's better. But some people crashing out can't see the sense of what I'm saying. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's fine, isn't it?
It's okay.
And it's fine because some of us were sat in Craven Cottage like a dickhead when their star man missed from 2 yards going. But it's fine.
And punching you in the side, Raj. Don't forget.
No, it's fine because
don't forget you got punched up.
It's fine.
Hold on. It's Fulham one of the first games. I need Joel
yes,
to sort that out.
It's the 5th game. I
need Joel to sort that out. Let's do that again.
It's cool because I never dropped that video out of respect for someone. But if this is what we're gonna do, that's fine. Because
hold on, I expected you to drop the video.
No. I did that out of respect because I didn't want someone to look like a dickhead. So it's fine.
Bro, I don't care. Put it out there. Anyway. On this, please.
By the way, Chevy, Chevy, I know you probably don't watch our games when it's season because you're an Arsenal fan, but Bruno is not the only one passing to them dudes last season, bro. Trust me, Bruno wasn't the only one. There's a couple of people that passed to them and they did fuck all with the ball. So
they missed.
So Bruno is not the only one, bro.
But I suppose Bruno lays it on the plate because they seem to only score his ones. But anyway, listen, guys, 2 hours, 5 minute show. I was going to cut out an hour and a half, but that means it was a good conversation. So everyone is going to give you the last points. Just quickly remind me, is it this Saturday that we're playing AC Milan?
Yes.
No, we've got hang on, we've got
Ipswich first.
We've got Leeds first. We've got Leeds on Wednesday, I believe.
Wednesday,
and then AC's on Saturday.
And then AC Milan on Saturday.
It has to be a Saturday. I can't watch.
Damn, I'm going to be driving back from Maryland.
And then, and then the season starts the week after.
Fantastic. Okay, so we'll have 2 games to talk about on the next show on Monday. So yeah, guys, let's get your last points. Larry, you're gonna go first. Coley, Antonio, Wajid, Riri, and then I'll end it.
Hopefully, no injuries. No injuries in those 2 games. And also, please, where is Sesko?
Yeah.
He's not. Yeah, I don't think he's recovered from that hamstring injury he had at the end of the season.
There's a shin injury, no?
Well, I think it was a shin injury.
Wasn't it when he hit the advertising board?
Yeah, when Konate pushed him.
Whoa.
Fucking Konate.
Was Marcel right? Is he soft?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Bro, them advertising boards are pretty sturdy, Larry.
But don't worry, he's hench now. There'll be none of that this season.
You're shin into that. He probably chipped a bone.
No, I wanted him to start the season. I wanted him to have a preseason, start the season, but now he might not play till like the 3rd game or so.
Yeah, he's not starting then. It's going to be Mbuemo, I guess, at the front.
Wait, did he even go to like the training and like where they at right now?
I've seen pictures of him training, but I don't know if it's wrong pictures. You know when you just skim through and be like, okay, he's there, but yeah, I don't know what's going on.
He was on his own regiment, so he got kept at Carrington when everyone else started traveling for pre-season, but he was training the whole time.
So doctor said he's definitely in Dublin.
He's still on track to be fit for the first game of the season though. So
he's with the lit too. Okay, right, cool. All right, thank you very much, Larry. See you again.
First outing, Larry.
All right, Coley.
Yeah, what's this about the game?
No, last points. Whatever you want to.
Whatever you want to say, personal or not.
It's good to see everyone. It's been a while.
Yeah, man.
It was a nice conversation. Fucking good to see Antonio. I'm not gonna lie, that's yeah, man. Roll on Leeds, roll on Amarin, bro. I not gonna lie, that Amarin game, yo, I need redemption. I need redemption.
And it's so funny because he hasn't won a preseason game yet.
He gets slapped up by everyone. So don't ever let him go and be. Don't, please don't.
Yeah, got slapped by Chelsea last game and draw the other two. So boy,
yeah, man. We'll see what happens. We'll be about for the next show.
Bless, love that. Tonio.
I'm excited for Wednesday more than like actually Saturday. It's the first Premier League team we'll play, so I want to see how we handle like that intensity if it's been there since it's preseason.
So, sorry, Antonio. The game's Thursday, not when.
Wait, I swear it's Wednesday.
Oh, that's a quick turnaround. And if they
shit, no, it's Tuesday. No, it's Tuesday. Sorry, because it's turned over 12:30. My date's all wrong.
Oh yeah, it's Tuesday there. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, I'm excited for that game. I want to see like if we can keep the ball the same way we did, and yeah, because I think they beat Liverpool like 4-2, something crazy like that.
Yes,
so
they did. But it was all set pieces though.
Yeah, but we'll see how we handle like an actual like physical team. And oh yeah, it was nice. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man. Make sure, listen, if you're available, make sure you come back.
Trust me, Abs is gonna get you on here because Waj is not going to do what you're doing because Waj is looking. He's like, show me the money, and you're not showing. You don't.
Nah, the thing is, like, I get Waj though. Like, people don't listen when you start talking financials though. So
no, it's not even about the no. It's not even about the listening. Waj is not doing this anymore unless he gets paid.
What's your rate, Waj?
My contract, the day rate, anything between 1,000 and 1,500 pound a day.
Yeah, you're out of my range.
Yeah, I thought so. Don't worry. That's fine.
That's why you're going to get called up for the financial aspect of this show going forward.
No, I mean the thing is, the truth is, the financial aspect should stop when the season stop after the windows close.
It's not going to stop.
Yeah,
in
January. It really should.
It's not going to stop after the windows, is it? Because if we don't sign anyone or we panic buy someone, everyone's gonna go, yo, where's this money come from, etc., etc., etc. And if, as always, we have a shit start to the season, then everyone's all of a sudden gonna have a master's from LSE in financial markets and statistical economics.
I can't wait till someone does the comparison between us and Siemens or I don't know, what was the other one that someone did last time?
Antonio, before you leave, the people thought you were a skater kid from Miami.
Yeah, I swear to God. Nah, I hear like you're not white.
Even though you're a Miami Heat supporter, tell the people that where you're from, Middle America, man.
Nebraska.
Hey!
Oh, what I explained.
And he's also he is a skater kid.
Home of Terrence Crawford. Just know that.
Yes. So he is a skater kid just from Middle America.
His grandparents are Mexican though.
Yes.
Hence why he's playing.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not my first name, but I don't give out my government. It's my middle name.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
See you guys.
We don't do that.
See you later, Antonio.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming through, man.
Watch. Final point, sir.
Firstly, as always, check on your loved ones, check friends, family. You never know what someone is going through, and it's always nice just to reach out and say like, "Yo, I hope you're doing well," etc., etc. That's number one. Number two, as always, free Congo, free Sudan, free Palestine. That's number two. Number three, go dislike KG's last video just because I mean, man produces one video and thinks he needs to be celebrated. And yeah, I don't really take much stock into preseason. I've never taken much stock into preseason. Let's see what happens when we roll up against Hull and Ipswich, because I'm worried about the amount of squad depth we have. Because in my opinion, all we've done is replaced Casemiro and Agate for Tielemans and Santos, and technically we're down one with Mount injured. And yeah, and aside from that,
If any of y'all ever need money, make sure you ask Abs end to end. Starting price at £1 million with a 25% interest, which is how he makes his money. Good night, peeps. Good night, peeps.
Don't even do that. Don't even do that. I'm looking for money, not spending. Riri.
Oh. First and foremost, thank you for the likes. We got up to 70 likes in here. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for always staying up with us. I know it's late there, as Wad said, it's like after 12 there in England.
12:40.
And I know most of the viewers are on that side of the world. So thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for the people who showed up, who pulled up. The Arsenal fans and Larry and Antonio. It was a great show. And on a personal note, I will echo what my good brother Wad says. Reach out to those people that you have not reached out to in a while. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what people are dealing with. I know people say, the phone works both ways, but there might be a chance that that person, doesn't have it in them to reach out. So, take the time to reach out, because in this lifetime is very short. Hence the reason Wad charges for his time a lot, £1,500, as he said, because time is short. And again, I will voice what he is saying. There are countries we live in these countries that we have some sort of freedom, but there are people who are living in countries that are under so much pressure and tyrannical rule and getting bombed every day and having to live in fear. So be glad that you do live in a country where that's not the everyday norm for you. And I pray every day that those countries that it is the everyday norm, that they come out of that kind of situation. Yeah, everybody have a blessed night, man. Abs, thank you again for always hosting a good show. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Riri. Thank you. Have a good night. Guys, as always, thank you for being with us. Can I just shout out this guy, because 4:30 in the morning. Thank you for your support. That's anyone else that's in this region that's at this time of morning. Thank you so much for your support, for your time as well. Great to see the likes are up. Fantastic amount of super chats as well. Thank you for that, Amanor. Thank you for that, Crash. Yeah, I'm tired. So always love to all of you. Prayers to all of you. Hope everything's going well. And yeah, man, see you soon. Adios.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Who are you on? Your club!
I said drop a bomb, Dad.